Blub blub everyone, welcome to a new project, Hearts of Iron 4. Old World Blues, it's the Beast from the East. Was that the name? Let me just look back. Please don't die on me. Okay. Monster from the East. Old World Blues Monster from the East. It's 3.4.8 at the moment. And we are going to try and play on the West Coast with the Mojave chapter. And let's just see what that means. This is the map. We are playing in America. There is only America. That's the only land that still exists, at least in the Fallout universe, which is sad to me because I'm really tired of hearing about America all the time. And I would be really curious what happens in Europe and Asia and stuff, but oh well. It is all about America, and the grandiose modders that make this mod have created so many different stories in here. It's so good. Oh well, not only created but also taken them from canon and stuff from the Fallout universe. And we have big players like the Caesar's Legion, people, barbaric fools that think they are the new Romans. We have the New California Republic, people who are trying to be democratic and are very corrupt, unfortunately. Can we start with a nice-looking young man in the red uniform? Oh no, he chose the sick greenish dude. No, he's not sick. That's a computer image. He's not sick. Actually, that's how they display AI too, but Elijah is no AI. It's just probably how you would see him through their very, very antiquities? I'm looking for antiquated computers. That's the word. Thank you. Sorry. He looks very sick to me. He's not sick at all. He's just a pretty old man by now. He's very distrusted by his people, unfortunately, because he does stuff differently, as I told you, than the other Brotherhood chapters, like the Western Brotherhood. But yeah, this is the whole map. The Texan stuff came in, I think, lately. That was the last thing that came in. Before that, Mexico, and before that, all the other stuff. So that's probably 1.0, 2.0, and 3.0. But we are playing none of these big, gigantic names. Our Mojave chapter is, if we zoom in, there. Look at that. That's New Vegas. That's Caesar's Legion. That's the New California Republic. That's the Mojave Territories, which is a part of the New California Republic, in a way. And we are this little itty-bitty piece of land. In a surrounded by mountains, almost all of it. Just this is free. And this is what we're gonna play. Old, dead, in his case, maybe both? No, he's not. And it's not old-fashioned. It's really antique. From our point of view, it's antiquated. Antiquated piece of technology, but it's their best technology they have. Around 200 years ago, the atomic bombs fell. That is the story of the Fallout universe. In a conflict between America and China. After, I think, China invaded Canada around here, and America has strike back or something, stroke back, and then the bombs fell and everyone died. Well, most of them. There's a pretty interesting story in the background, but let's just start this here. I'll keep historical AI focuses on. I don't know if it does anything. I'm not gonna keep Iron Man mode on because the game has the tendency to crash, as I have seen lately, which is strange. Good luck, Gary. It's a pretty interesting story behind here, though. This game revolves around focus trees. You focus on specific aspects of your political landscape, maybe? I know it's way more. It can be infrastructure, it can be your army, your navy, your air force, anything. And you have specific focuses that are unique to your country or to your piece of land that you have and to your faction. And these change how you play every one of these, every single one of these, very dramatically. Everything here plays different in a certain way, and we can see that through these focus trees in here. Maybe a little. It could be a little bit low on volume here. Just give that a little boost. I hope you can hear everything. But this is our focus tree. This is where we will work through our playthrough while we are playing. And there are always 2 or 3 of these, which are only 7 days. These are our setup focuses. After this, the real game begins. This is just our backstory, how we came to be, what we did, or something, you know, something that happened for us, for our specific, in this case, the Mojave chapter, for our specific country. Didn't we play this mod already in German times? Yes, we did play it a few times. Yes, Cosmodan, but with other lands, with other countries. So let's do the Wasteland's last great mind. Why am I even talking to you? I have more important things to be doing than explaining my plans to an imbecile. Well, thank you, Elijah. I like you too. The thing is, I tried about 10 iterations of this, and there is a pretty specific way we need to do things to survive the first few years. And that's not really easy, and it's not really explained. It just happens, and you have to react in a very certain way, and otherwise you're dead. So we try to prepare for conflict that is coming, because there is a conflict brewing with the Mojave chapter and the Mojave territories here. And that is this one, the Mojave conflict. Before the Mojave expedition of the New California Republic came to the Mojave, the Brotherhood and the region were able to operate across the region with total freedom. A lot of region. This allowed them to salvage all kinds of technology from the Mojave and the traders that traversed it, bringing it back to their base of operations in Helios 1. When the NCR moved in, however, clashes were inevitable. The Brotherhood lacked the manpower to cement their control over anywhere. As we can see, we only have under 1,000 men left. Except Helios 1 and the adjacent Hidden Valley complex. Now, political pressure is mounting on General Lee Oliver to launch one last campaign against the Brotherhood, wiping them from the Mojave for good. And this is General Lee Oliver, the Mojave territories, which are an offshoot of the NCR. And they want to murder us, and we have to prepare. The victor of this struggle will be likely decided based on preparation for the clash, rather than pure strength alone. There's a typo. The more prepared you are, the stronger your forces will fight, and the weaker your opponents will fight. And this preparation you can see up here. At the moment, we are very underprepared. They have 10 preparation against us, which would mean they would get a 10% bonus to attack and defense against us and murder us. Sure, with the other nation would be boring otherwise, yeah. The music is a bit annoying because it is a bit louder than you. It is. Okay, I'm sorry. I can change that. I just thought it was too quiet, but maybe I'm wrong. Tell me if that's better, please. Okay, we have to prepare with someone who leads our armies. McNamara. Yeah, Nolan McNamara is good for that. Here, Edgar Harden will lead this army, and Veronica will be our field marshal in a second, but we need some command power. But let's prepare a field marshal anyway for now. Okay. So, we have a field marshal, we have our defensive force, and we have our aggressive force. Our aggressive force is purely power armor. These things are tanks, essentially. They are power armor platoons. They are armored. They have pretty good breakthrough and everything. They're pretty nice. And we also have anti-tank support weapons, which is cool. There's a problem with that, but I get into that in a second. Let's do the standard opening of getting some basic economy and infrastructure going. There you go. Okay. We have 3 civilian factories. We should probably get another civilian one and then just push some arms workshops in here. We will do something differently in a second. Well, in a few years, but we need to hold the dam, and we need to hold Cottonwood Cove, because this conflict doesn't bother me. There's another one coming on the horizon with these guys. Because they want the dam. And whoever is in control of the Hoover Dam will get all their might brought against them. And these guys have about 100 platoons, or 100 divisions rather. I think it's divisions, right? This is a division? Yeah, this is a division. Division and is made up of different platoons or different brigades. Okay. We only have 800 men left, but we need to make more, is the sad part. We need to train more people. We really need more troops to survive this. For good or for worse. We produce only energy weaponry and wasteland power armor, but we have seen we actually need some anti-tank rifles too. And we will also need to produce some support equipment. And that's it for now, I think. And we have to, well, get this going, surely. Very quickly. Doctrines, that is a message that doesn't mean anything to me right now. And we have only 460 days, so about 1.5 years to prepare for this conflict that is coming. We cannot do anything against it. This will fire in 460 days, and either we live or we die. And preferably, I would like them to die and us to live, and then we have to prepare against the Kaiser. That's how it is. Don't need ruthless drills, thank you. I don't need political actions. The procurement I will do, and we have some economy stuff. Okay, that's fine. I can't modify the government even if you tell me to. Yeah, here's Operation Sunburst, and at the moment our preparation is minus 10%. We have less organization, less recovery rate, less attack, less defense, less reinforcement rate, less planning against them at the moment. As long as this conflict is brewing. And we want to reverse that. Probably swing that by 30% in the other direction. So minus 20 for them in all cases. But we may only get minus 15. We'll see. We'll see what they do. We also have Bunker Blues, which gives us some special modifiers, yada yada yada. It's mostly just making us bad at some stuff. But we get really good special forces limit. It's because the Brotherhood is very isolationist. Isolationistic, because they think they're better than most of the other guys, which is not that wrong, let's say, but it's also not that true. The Wasteland's last great mine, nice, so hubris detected and confirmed. Not really, because he's literally more intelligent than probably 99% of all the other idiots out here. He's even considered very intelligent and a genius in Brotherhood circles, because he looks at technology and not just, you know, takes it and puts it away. We don't need that. That is just because the 3.2 update had changed the trade system, and I already looked at it. I don't understand it much, but it's fine. But we will hear that here. So why do I say that? A scribe of the Brotherhood of Steel, Elijah, defied convention and rose to the rank of elder, which is normally not the case. An honor usually reserved exclusively for paladins. An exception was granted for him on the grounds of him being a genius, able to figure out the workings of a device just by looking at it. So he is really, really intelligent. His scientific acumen was matched only by his drive to recover and develop technology. His approach towards technology, iterating and improving rather than simply preserving it, and that's the difference towards the normal Brotherhood, they just preserve it, they don't do much with it, was considered unorthodox by his peers. Elijah often dispatched scribes on tech retrieval missions, chasing all the leads he found. His drive to develop new technologies put him at odds with the more conservative members of the Brotherhood, particularly other elders. So this is how we came to be. This is why we are the elder as Elijah. And then we have some directions we can go here. This is just for the modifiers, so it doesn't really matter what we take. We can take anyone we want and try to focus our way to do things with modifiers we can get. Presper is nothing. Presper? Isn't it? I don't know. Presper is nothing in comparison to me. Probably a person he tries to compare himself to. The Brotherhood is doomed without me, or only I can save the Wasteland. I'm gonna take this because we need stability. We have war support. We don't need war support at all. And so I don't care about these, but we really need stability. Our stability is only 31%, which means someone that attacks us only needs 31% of the normal war score to murder us. We'll just give up after 31%. Which is pretty bad because, well, that's probably just one county or something. Like our capital. If they take our capital, but dead. And I want to change that. So give me the 8% here. We are going to do Journey to the Mojave. The elders at Lost Hills probably thought that this assignment was my banishment, a way to keep me from corrupting their ideals. Little did they know that this is what in the end I have always wanted. So he was sent to the Mojave, I mean here. He was Lost Hills, yeah, he was actually from the Western Brotherhood. He actually came from here, and as you can see, the Western Brotherhood has a big problem. Oh, she got bigger. Normally, the she only controlled this little part of the lands, and that's it. They got really big. That's scary because they are strong. That's the Chinese actually. The Chinese communists for some reason had a foothold here, or have made a foothold here. Big pain for the Western Brotherhood. And they have Navajo, okay. Yeah. This is actually the first country I played in this mod, and goddamn, it's so hard to survive. I have to play them again at some point, but this is scary. But we came from here, and we can make ties with them again. They have the possibility in their focus tree somewhere, and as you can see, their focus tree is rather big themselves. And they have the possibility to call on us or something. Where was it? It was here somewhere. They can also make the she their friends for to get some vertibird schematics. Otherwise, they cannot ever get them, which is so dumb. There was something with Elijah in here, just somewhere. It's not really important, but they can do something with us. Or maybe it's gone. I don't know. There was something in here for a while. It's fine though. We don't really care. We have our only our own neck of the woods. That's what I wanted to say. And let's just see what happens. Hey Yo-Yo, welcome. He's a fucking hologram. No, he isn't. No hologram, Kazmodan. These guys are AI. Wait, here. Xlalokan, this is an AI. This is literally an AI. He isn't. He is a person, but this is just his picture. I mean, there are other pictures. Wait a second. Here, Caesar has his own picture. The NCR has this dude, whoever that is. We have Rio Grande, which I played. This is Dante Guerra. Has also his own picture, and this is just his representation. Doesn't matter. He's not... There are AI. There are AI in this game. For example, Talokan. Santa Ana is an AI. This guy is crazy fool. I don't know. There is another AI in here. Oh no, the other AIs come when Talokan falls apart. Yeah. But there are AI. But he is not. I'm fine, Yo-Yo. How are you? He's green. Obviously, he's in hologram. My god. It's a computer screen, Kazmodan. Either that or he's from Mars. No, there is no Mars expedition here. The bombs fell way too early. Because the Fallout universe, America was in the 1950s, although it was 2075 or something. They were 100 years later than we are. And when the bombs fell, they were literally in the 50s. So there was a moon landing, I think, but that's it. Something happened with the moon. I think there was a moon landing, but nothing else. Maybe they were in the 60s. Journey to the Mojave. A pathological control freak, he would often view the people under him as mere equipment, expecting them to carry out his orders and requests unquestionably. While dissent or unpredictability on their part would not just annoy, but even outright infuriate him. By far, the only person with whom he had any kind of working relationship was scribe Veronica Sant'Angelo, his pupil. So, the woman we will make into our field marshal. because I think it's fitting. The conflicts Elijah had with the other members of the Brotherhood only worsened as Elijah pushed for developing new technologies and new ethically questionable weapons. Ah, questionable weapons, I like it. The elders, rather than deal with him, decided to send him and a small accompanying Brotherhood force away out east to investigate the Hoover Dam and the possibilities of bringing it back to functionality, which we will do. Ultimately, I care for Veronica. I think, though, we need a defense skill on her. Veronica listens to me, that's why I respect her. I want some defense on her, because we need her for that. I need to promote her. She has 2 attack and 2 defense now. We need 3% for sure. Can't promote her yet. I need about 40, okay. Actually, exactly 40. No movie like Mars Attacks? No. No, there's not. How are you, Yo-Yo? Long time no see. Oh, I should maybe do this before everything... yeah, okay, before we lose the progress. We only have a limited time. I need to keep on doing focuses. Otherwise... Or foci? Foci, probably. Otherwise, we die. We literally die because the Kaiser will have stupid bonuses against us because of stupid reasons, which I don't agree on. But that's another matter. Like children playing with bombs. When Elijah and his newly formed Mojave chapter arrived, they were too late. Just 1 year prior, the New California Republic, a republic of whom the Brotherhood has been fighting for over 100 years, had claimed it for themselves. Elijah was furious, likening it to children playing with a bomb. With the dam under occupation, Elijah could do little else besides set up operation at his secondary objective, a power station known as Helios 1. There, he would plan for the fall of Oliver and reclamation of the dam. I won't let anyone take what is owed to me, or the Brotherhood will not be slighted. I'm gonna take the arms workshop because we can only get 14 of those before the fights break out. I literally remembered the number, and we really need more arms workshops here. And we should get another one now. Yes, there it is. Number 6. Thank you. Now, this is an interesting decision, because we could go here and optimize Helios 1, get more civilian workshops and more energy out of Helios 1. But I don't see a real purpose for this. The civilian workshops would be amazing, but we lose civilian workshops anyway because of something that is called consumer goods. And 30% of our civilian and military factories produce consumer goods. This need is filled by civilian factories only, leaving us with 4 factories where 1 can be used for trade. So we only have 8. We only have 5. We get 3 from trading, so we are trading stuff away, our resources, and are getting the equivalent in money of 3 factories. You know, that's just a simplification. This looks like Fallout New Vegas. It kinda is Fallout, not New Vegas, but this is New Vegas here, yes. It plays in the same time period. Which is why I like this mod. It's really good. Schlafrhythmus durcheinander, aber sonst gut. Gerade kein Plan, was Schlafrhythmus auf Englisch ist. Sleep Rhythm. Yo. Sleep Rhythm. But it's fine. What did I want to say? Yeah, we really need more arms workshops, because we can make total use of them, and we need to get some equipment going. We are short in energy weapons, we are short in armor, we are short in tank rifles. That's not good, and it can't be the thing. That is why I will go through here and get this done. But before that, I think we overclock the Hidden Valley generators. This is, as you can see here, this is mutually exclusive. We can only do 1. We need to go here and here, though, or here and to one of those. You know? You can only combine this way. If we do both of these, we die. I can tell you that. It takes too much time, because it's all 30 days, which means this is 120 days, and this is 60 days. We need the 60 days saved. So I'm gonna go here and start this one. And in 60 days, we go on the other side and get the arms workshops going. Which is so important, guys. It's so important. Okay, when we have 100, I need to do something here. Okay, I'm confused today. It's fine. And hello, Psycho Buddha. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. It's a lot of wait time in the beginning, guys. I'm gonna try and pump it up to 5. Let's see what my CPU does when I do this. Because it could mess up the recording, unfortunately. I hope it won't. I think we're doing 1 hour parts again. Oh well, maybe not. Maybe we'll do half-hour parts. Could be fine. Okay, it looks okay. I hope the recording is not messed up because of this. But this just skips a little bit more time, because 60 days can take a long time in here. And we're not doing much, unfortunately. Lanius cohort declared war on the Blue Rose Society. I can show you what the Lanius cohort is in a second. Let's get some resource gain, efficiency, and energy cells per energy. That's Lanius cohort, and they are killing these guys right now. Not the greatest, but it's happening. Not the greatest because the Lanius cohort is a part of Caesar's Legion. They're just under different administration. As you can see, everyone who is blue is with them. Which is really bad. I don't know what these guys do. Very bad opinion, yeah, they are gonna get killed. But they are a part of the Caesar's Legion, as is the Mojave territories with the New California Republic. So they will go into the war against us. For sure. Let's see. What else can we do? Oh, I missed something. I missed to create an agency. We need a spy agency because of one interesting fact. We can get some special things through this. Elijah's Great Search. When Elijah sleeps, his dreams are filled with only the grandeurs of discovery and breakthrough. He instructs his operatives carefully, imploring them to leave no stone unturned. His dreams, however, might lead the Mojave Brotherhood to their own undoing. His expeditions begin with the recent scout reports from Vault 3. We should conduct spy operations upon Vault 3, as it is likely that if or when we conquer the vault, the fools that own it currently will have destroyed what we might find in their owner Barbaric's foolishness. Yeah. We need to get a spy into Vault 3 and then do an operation here to get something special. Actually, that one won't be that special, but the next one will be. We are going to improvise tools because our tech level is... Oh god, where is it here? Our technology level is advanced, so that means we don't stop here like Caesar's Legion. Caesar's Legion can only go here. But we can go back to this one, to pre-war tools. And that's where we want to go. Although this first step is actually worse than this one, we will gain way more over time than they will. Which is a big, big important factor. I actually like work as needed because we have a lot of problems with manpower and we need more manpower. And this gives recruitable population factor 2%. So more manpower, and I want this. That's why I almost always choose this, because manpower is a big deal in this mod, and this is just for construction. We learn about woodworking. Yes, we have power suits, but are too dumb to do things with wood. It's hilarious and strange, but it's a thing. No, I want to research this first. We need to know about combat language, because we need to reinforce quicker. I bought the game on sale a while ago, but I don't really master. Yeah, you know, even playing it, not even speaking about mastering it is a thing, yeah. I know. I actually only did one vanilla campaign, and that was Italy. And Italy was pretty fun, and I won, actually. Unfortunately, only together with the Soviet Union, but Italy has no manpower, so, you know, there's no wonder in that. So we get infantry equipment here and some arms workshops. And the building slots too, which is pretty useful. Okay, we will get a lot of infantry equipment, which is great because I want to get more infantry. We need them. And I'm already trying to create new squadrons, new platoons. A paladin patrol and a night patrol. Our night patrols suck at the moment. They're only combat with 6. and they have no real stats. We really need to get 2 more people in here, which is why we really need to get more political power. We need more experience, then you can change your peoples. You will get a promotion, thank you. Come in as my field marshal. I'm gonna need you and your great stats, because she has good stats. And the field marshal gives their stats to the armies they control. Well, kinda hard to really master any game of that factory. They are also huge and complex. They are, but it's... Yeah, it is hard. It's fine. I struggle greatly with this game still. Let's begin a scavenging program, but that's why I like this mod, because this mod is toned down a bit in scale. You know, the scales are different. You have just a little bit of manpower. No one really has millions of men to throw against the wall. Even the Kaiser only has 20k manpower right now. Yeah, between 14 and 30k is what we can say that they have. We only have 10% intelligence, which is really not much. But we can say about, let's say 25k they have. So that's nothing compared to normal Hoi 4, because in Hoi 4, Germany starts with 1 million men. Russia can have 6 million men in their manpower pool, which is ridiculous. Only 1 in 10 suits of power armor have working pilot lights. Only 1 in 20 of our microfusion cells come in full charge. Only 1 in 50 of our power armor servos are to code. Obviously, this is a problem. Yeah, okay, so we refurbish the derelict stockpile. Now get some heavy-duty ballistics. A paladin approached me the other day telling me that the barrel of their Avenger minigun literally melted off the weapon chassis after 30 seconds of sustained test fire. Well, that's bad. Guess that means I need to sign off on replacement work to have our entire weapon barrel stock replaced. Yeah, that's not the best weapon barrel if it just melts off your weapon while you fire it for 30 seconds. That's not good. It's not what we like. Let's get some more resource production going. Now we got a bit more efficiency. I don't need these generally with the Brotherhood. With this Mojave chapter, so I won't research them right now. We could get a little ahead of time and learn about resistors to get more research speed and appeal to refugees. We have a population problem. We need as much population as we can get. That is the thing. We have some support platoons, but they're all ahead of time, so we need to wait for that. We could get some motorcycles. I want automation, because automation gives us production efficiency cap. And production efficiency cap is important here. The higher the cap, the better we can get in making stuff. If one factory starts making weapons today, they won't make them as efficiently as if they were making them for 20 years. And that's what this efficiency cap and production efficiency is saying. So if you make something once, your efficiency is pretty low, probably. You can make it, you can maybe make it, let's say, in a year. But what about if you need more stuff? Then you need to make them maybe in a day. And therefore you need to be more efficient. I want the ninja guy. This is our operative, our spy operative, and we want to put them in Vault 3. And as soon as we can, and that's at 40 intel strength, we can survey the Repcon headquarters. The Repcon headquarters located in Vault 3 is no doubt full of interesting tech and salvage. The possibilities are endless and might lead to breakthroughs in our own flight research. Yes, that hints on what we are getting, which is flight research. I think I'm missing something. The first guy who I want is the political mastermind, so we get more political power, or PP. We need more PP. It's really nice. Hey, Mete Guzelli? I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing your name right, I'm sorry. And hello and welcome. We want better decryption and encryption, of course. Oh, you're from Turkey, okay. Hello, welcome. Now, we have some command power, so we could get some skills here. We need her field marshal traits to improve somewhat. The question is, what did I take? Melee thing is good. Ah, light touch. I want infantry attack and infantry defense. It's only 3%. For the unit leaders, they get better bonuses, like 10%. But you know, it's 3% across 5 whole armies, which is pretty good. And we are only consisting of infantry right now, so why not? And you'll probably get the mysterious stranger because all you have is infantry right now. And I want your infantry to be as good as it can be. Okay, Desert Rangers took some stuff. Shale's army took some stuff. We did this, which is fine. I need to look at that in a second. Microfusion cell refurbishing. Turns out that the most of our microfusion cells aren't even real microfusion. Just energy shells refitted to fit to plasma rifle chambers. This is ridiculous. Was Lost Hills trying to get me killed? I love it. They are so creative in this stuff. It's so amazing. Okay, we need way more power armor. Our refurbished power armor needs to be pushed out quicker. And as you can see here, we are increasing our efficiency towards the cap every day because we are producing stuff and we're learning how to produce it more efficiently, which is great. We are missing some water though. I think for now we should try and trade. Let's trade with New Canaan. Problem is it's not very efficient. We only need 1 water, but 1 civilian factory will give us 8. So we're actually trading only 1/8 of what we need, what we should, but that should be okay-ish. Okay, we are still in this struggle with the Mojave territories here. Who wins the conflict or who will be at an advantage? So we need to get through that quickly. Let's see. The next guy, I wanted the political power guy first because that will help us through the game by 10%, which is great. The next guy we will get is the Scribescular? I don't know. So he's called Scular, I think. But he is a refined warfare theorist. Refined warfare is our thing. So that will make it cheaper and it will also give us experience every day. 0.15 experience per day, which will be very helpful in the long run. Let's get some secret language going stuff. We should be fine here for now. I'm looking for something. No, we have some bottle caps. No, I can't. There's some stuff you can invest in, for example, in construction speed plus 20%, which is redonkulous. I want this. But we want so many other things too. For example, we want to get our agency upgraded. To get another agent, because if he's captured, we cannot do shit anymore. We're done. Until he's dead. He will die then in captivity, but it's gonna take a while and I don't want to take that risk. XP for free? Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of stuff that happens here right now. Good. Walking artillery. Paladins are essentially walking artillery capable of both taking and dealing sustained damage in a way unlike a regular soldier. It is why the Brotherhood has been able to prosper where others have failed. Yeah, they literally have power armor. They have tanks around them. And they are very able to switch weapons because they're essentially a person. They can take any weapon they want, you know. They can take a pistol, they can take a minigun. Doesn't really matter. Their power suit just is there to protect them. There you are. We got another paladin. We need more manufacturing done. Yeah, I need some other stuff too. Okay. Let's get one of each here. Because we need to get more power armor going. We also need to get more tank rifles, but that can wait a little bit. Yeah, we only have one factory building another factory. That's really bad. Because we have special projects going. Yeah, the scavenging program. Okay, but that will finish in a second. Actually, in 11 days. Okay, that's fine. Scavenging program is important, though, because that can give us special techs. For example, there's a lot of pre-war designers that existed, like Robco. Actually, every robot was made by them. West-Tech Power Armor. Every power armor was made by them. Lockheed Aeronautics. The main, with ArcJet Systems, one of the main producers of fighters. And we can find these only and only through the scavenging programs, as far as I know. Like Poseidon Energy. Construction speed for power stations. Pretty good. If you need that. I wouldn't. I actually think the power armor is great, although I don't know why the fuel usage is... it's a reduction in fuel usage. Why is that red? It should be green. It's strange. Lockheed Aeronautics, 10% agility to all our fighters. Oh, baby, that's so good. Agility is so important in this game for fighters. Yeah, oh, and we should make some fighters very soon. I think the next thing I'm gonna research is a fighter. Well, you will see what that fighter, in quotation marks, will be. Because that's... It's rather a piece of string and a little bit of paper meshed together until you can fly with it. It's ridiculous. It's a glider, nothing else. But that's probably the next thing we're gonna research. Reclamation Authority, yeah, now the old world secrets will be ours. We can send people on reclamation duty. Manual prospectors. The chance is not really good that they're coming back, but I mean, who cares? It's just 50 people, right? We want to send them into the wasteland to gather technology and other stuff for us. Maybe cars, maybe we can get some motorbikes. It would all be helpful in the long run. Because the what's it called? What the resources? There it is. The supply has changed in Hoi 4. Supply is now delivered via trains to supply points. And here it's not trains, here it's roads, but in normal vanilla Hoi 4 it's trains. And as you can see, that's the road network right now. And if you can, for example, we are fighting these guys here, these guys. And if we could put one power armor on this tile, we disrupt all of their supplies in here, because there could be no supply delivered to any of these supply points anymore. So one power armor here with some... Do we have to go? Okay, hello. Fertig? Ah, mit dem, okay. If you could put some power armor right on this tile, we would cut all of their supplies and they would just die. They would not get any ammunition, they would not get new weapons. If theirs break, they would get nothing. And they would just crumble and we could run through them like through paper. It's ridiculous. This is so strong now. It is so important to keep these routes connected and stuff. And we probably have to think about that too, but... Our routes are very small. We literally have one road. We have only one road here, so, well. We are very small. You know, very, very small. Let's get some air. This is the glider we will get. It's ridiculous. We're making gliders. Wearing power armor, but flying in gliders. Okay, did we do all of this here? We could do this a little ahead of time. Which is great because it gives us manpower. I think we will. Good seed selection. We could also do the work camps. I don't think no, it's not your time yet. We could do some stuff here. Give our power armor a little bit more organization, which is great. I don't care about Navy because Navy is a non-issue for us. We are on a river, but there is no Navy for us. We have no port. We could build one, but that takes too much time. It's useless. The Kaiser will have it though, which is just peachy. They have ports here. Do you see this? We don't have even this one. We will have this one later though. But no, we will have a port, but no way to construct ships. And our ships are canoes anyway, so who cares? I mean, power armor in a canoe. That's just bad. Okay, now we can do testing the bear. Because one of the following needs to be true. We need to have walking artillery or work with the gun runners. Which is... Oh yeah, one of these. Either this or this. Or this or this. Raw Poseidon Energy or Overclock Hidden Valley. So we need 2 of these together to get here. And now we can do this. The NCR swarms like ants over old world relics. It's only a matter of time before they come after Helios to try to take what is mine. Helios 1 is a power station, by the way. I need to break the NCR before they have that chance, and for that I need a plan. So we get more local supplies in Helios 1. That's pretty good, actually. That's amazing. And yeah, we are preparing now. We are actively preparing against them, but at the moment, they still have 5% over us. As we can see here, 5% in everything, so we diminished it by 5. Which is great. And of course, in the world, there's a lot of stuff happening. Let's see. Yes. Look at this. That's the current wars going on. So, you know, the world is still going into chaos as it always were. It's just great. We have more fabrication possibilities. 3 more. Yeah, that's the 14 we can get. That's all we can use so far. Let's do this and that for now. We will reassign them in a second, though, when we get the gliders, and we need some other stuff too. Because we need to prepare for occupation too. This is a pretty big... Okay, I just read it. The followers of the apocalypse. Following their recent establishment in our neighboring rivals, a group of humanitarian pacifists who dub themselves the followers of the apocalypse have begun trickling into our lands. Their aim is seemingly noble: to provide services to those in need, ranging from medical care to agricultural advice. And they're pretty good at that. Who cares if they come back? Only 50 people. I like the way you're thinking right now, wow, Casmutan. They care for the parts of society we prefer to forget, be them homeless or junkies, and are accepting of all that have no one left to turn to. They are from New Vegas too. Pretty cool faction, actually. In New Vegas, in the RPG, I would, you know, sign on with them because they're awesome. But here, they will break our necks at the worst possible moment. On this front alone, we have no qualms with them. Yeah, I mean, who wouldn't? After all, who would refuse free medical supplies? Exactly. Problems only start to arise when you look closely at our neighbors, where the followers have been established for a while. Support for any sort of war amongst the people of these nations is slipping, as they prefer to stay on their farmsteads and practice their new medicines. There's even some indication that the followers accept seditious anarchists into their ranks, who are intent on either burning our nation to the ground or seizing power themselves. We may need to keep an eye on them. Therefore, we decide to tolerate the followers remaining in our land. If we decide to tolerate them. Once established in a nation, the followers appear very difficult to uproot. We must therefore decide swiftly, before they have a chance to settle down properly, whether or not we should welcome these followers of the apocalypse and their strange beliefs into our lands. Accepting them will undoubtedly bring benefit, but at what long-term cost? Well, the followers of the apocalypse increase my research speed, which is amazing. They do some other stuff too. I think we can even see that right now. Okay, at the moment they're just spreading. They decrease my war support and they increase the research speed. Which is not that bad, actually. 1% war support for 5% research speed? Pretty good. But they will do bad things to me. I can purchase, in a way, for political power. I can ask them to build civilian workshops. I can ask them to provide me with support equipment and stuff. And other stuff. Which is great. I would gladly do that. But at some certain point, they will just say, hey, you either demilitarize or we just destroy your factories again. And I don't want that. We just know. It would be best to keep these anarchists from our lands, because screw them. Normally, I would side with them every single day of the week, but not in here, because these guys will make me die, essentially. They will just break me. So, we have certain stuff we can do before they establish. which will keep them from our lands, hopefully. So we will lose some manpower, but we will get a civilian workshop. Well, that's nice. We seize their fort. Also, we can get some research medical bonuses. That's great. We can get even more, but losing some stability... It's fine. Screw the stability. I want to get rid of them. We need to invest in them heavily. Always do this. If you want to get rid of them, invest as much as you can. It doesn't matter what it costs. It will cost you more if they establish themselves. Political power gain only for 15 days. It's fine. Losing some war support. Sadly, we weren't lucky and just got rid of them outright, which can happen. There is an internal modifier that says if they establish themselves or not. We need scrap motorcycles. I want them. I want to produce them because I want some mobile platoons. Some. At least some. And we need vehicles like motorcycles or cars to provide better logistics to my people. To my armies. Which is also something I want. We could also think about... we don't have enough power armor, but we could double up on these guys already. The 80s do stuff, that's fine. Hey, you are starting that stuff? I just have nothing against that? Yeah, indeed, Casmodan, I know. I know. Followers rejected. Thank you. Having worked out... we have been behind successive... Oh, having worked out that we have been behind successive attempts to undermine their influence and steal their supplies, the followers of the apocalypse have finally grown tired of our antiques and left our lands. Whilst they're still happy to tend to our civilians in bases set up around the border, they refuse to step foot inside our nation in protest. Thank you. We say good riddance. The anarchist kind have no business here except attempting to overthrow us. Our people are somewhat annoyed at our choice of action, but at least they'll no longer be swayed by follower propaganda. We did well. Well, we lose some stuff. It's just an effective change, because we lose the 5% research speed that they gave us. We don't lose more. We will lose some stability, though. But we gain mobilization speed, war support, and weekly war support. It's just great. Thank you. Yeah, and there it is. Pretty good. Pretty good. I don't want them, unfortunately. In the real life, I would gladly take them. They're amazing, but not here. We have 100 again, so we should get our army experience guy, because I want army experience. Trials and tribulations. Our conflict with the Mojave territories is inevitable. Soon enough, political pressure from the NCR Congress will place overwhelming force on General Oliver, this guy, there, to launch his assault on Helios 1. The only way we can even hope to fend off their onslaught is through preparation, a unique dynamic modifier representing the struggle for initiative between the Brotherhood and NCR. When Operation Sunburst occurs, the current balance of preparation will be set in stone, so we must make sure to be well prepared before the war even ever comes. So we can sacrifice 10 stability for more preparation. We can get more research bonuses for power armor and infantry technology. Or we can just get 800 manpower. As tempting as the manpower may be, I want the preparation bonus, because that will help us the most. And the stability is bad, but not that important. Oh yeah, we need another 100 political power and I can get 10% stability back through this person. Oh, by the way, we are a distrusted elder, which also sacks 10%. And gives us daily intellectual support reduction. So we are losing grip on our people. And we need to stop that from happening as well. We have the choice now. Tending our business, tending to your business with Edgar Hardin. And I think Edgar Hardin, won't he be the new Mojave chapter leader then? So we could go with one of our leaders. We could go with us. We could just double down and lose even more intellectual support. Or we go with Veronica. And Veronica is our most trusted pupil. And I think that's where we need to go. We will get more manpower through her, which is very important in my mind. Very, very important. And at the end of her ways, we will get even an extra attack modifier, which is also great. And more preparation across the board. That's 40 preparation that we can get here, which is really, really nice. We would get Spears from the Sun here, which is a powerful combat ability called Fire Archimedes 2. That is the solar laser from a satellite in orbit that we can use. I think that's what it is. But we can get that later too, so who cares? I don't really need to go with Elijah even more and make him an obsessed elder. We will lose this modifier anyway when we win, but you know we need to win first. Let's go with her. Let's go with Veronica. Oh, I should make you care. Let's read that real quick. Veronica was always the person I was closest to. It's why I had her come with me to the Mojave. I had to show her what could be accomplished if you know how to put the old world to use in the right ways. Now, though, she has a strange plan she has brought to my attention. She feels that if I was to get the denizens of the Mojave on my side, victory against the NCR would be assured. So yeah, we try to use the super mutants, which gives us more manpower, the Bright, whatever that means. Contact Jason Bright, the leader of a cult. Oh, we have a cult. Great. And the Star Chasers. That's probably a raider faction. And we try to get all of them on our side and then have the Paladins of the Mojave, which will give us even more manpower. And then we hope that we can win. Because that's all the time we have left. But I will put a cut in here for now for this part on YouTube. I hope you enjoyed. Leave me a like if you liked. Sub my YouTube if you haven't. Follow me on Twitter and on Twitch, and come to the Discord. And we can discuss great games like these even more on there. See you next time, everyone. Bye-bye.